Here we go. Chelsea at the home of the champions, and there is tons on it for both. Having won against Wolves for the first time in a long time, now is the time to follow it up in what is a bona fide six-pointer in the biggest cliched terms in that crowded scrap for the top European spots. The Blues need to rediscover the mojo. Man City seemed like they might be doing that, but then that midweek surrender in Paris showed in glaring fashion they absolutely have not turned that corner just yet. So let's see if Maresca's men can remind them of their flaws here. Pep Guardiola has selected Abdulkadir Kusanov at the back. He replaces the absent Ruben Diaz. And Omar Mamouche, hot shot from Eintracht Frankfurt. He's in for Savinho on the left. The third change sees Gundogan replacing Kevin De Bruyne. Well, there are 3 Chelsea changes as well. Sancho for Neto on the wing, while Monday's missing pair through injury, that's Colwill and Enzo Fernandez, come in for Tosin and Dewsbury Hall. Cole Palmer looking to haunt his former club again. Nicholas Jackson looking for his first goal in 8. Oh, Kusanov to Jackson and Madueke! Horror show for the debutant. Dream start for Chelsea. It's a gift. Noni Madueke. Oh dear. Abdulkadir Kusanov.
Well, it'd be easy to say now that you felt it would be a tall order for a young man coming in and starting a game in the Premier League of this magnitude. That's going to be a huge mistake for him to overcome. Early part of this game, opportunity at one end. Yes, the offside flag came to Chelsea's aid, but it's just a helpful ball forward from Chalobah. There's a little bit of indecision between him and Akanji, which I think leads to that anxiety. And it's just a present. That's easy to make a mess of. Does really well.
Wow. Now Palmer's onside here. He's onside, he's one-on-one. And he's gone for Jackson, who's taken the touch. Sancho, denied against his former club. Cole Palmer too unselfish. He has ice in his veins. I can't believe he's not taken that himself. That could be a huge moment.
The ease that Chelsea are turning over the ball there.
I'd have this guy one-on-one against anyone on earth, Sam. Why hasn't he gone for goal? Foden clipping it. Haaland pushed very wide, will keep it in. Well, this was never going to be 1-0 to anybody. Shoots at the crowd to Foden, and he hammers it against the post.
Can't allow Foden that space, edge of the box. He's been in brilliant form in recent weeks, and that's a lucky escape.
Bernardo, one-on-one with Sancho. Gets the crossing pretty easily. Haaland with the flick. Gvardiol, tight angle, big chance, wasted. I think that's enough of a warning now. Chelsea stop sitting back. Man City should be level.
Yeah, they've been knocking on the door. They've looked the more likely across the last 10 minutes or so. Madueke just needs to move his feet there. He just lunges and hopes that he can get a toe to it.
Look at Gvardiol, that's the left back, who's just poked it wide.
I'm not sure if Reece James just doesn't know he's there or he just gets his body position all wrong here. And he runs off Madueke, lets him go. It's a cute effort, it's a clever effort.
Cucurella's got to be strong here. Sanchez was there, the net's open. Third time lucky for Josip Gvardiol. It's that left back again. And it's Chelsea not making hay while the sun is shining again. It was never going to finish 1-0. Manchester City level. More errors.
Well, if that doesn't sum up the first half, nothing will, because that is Núñez getting the shot away and Gvardiol finishing it. This is the right back running off Cucurella, and he gets a bit of good fortune. Will City get a bit of good fortune because it could have gone in anywhere? But look at the two fullbacks. One in the centre forward position, the other one high left winger, let's call him that for purposes of this. Open goal.
If they get the back heel on here, well, Marmouche is in. He's got it. Marmouche! He's not shy.
Well, he's frustrated. It's a difficult pass, but I think it had to go to Foden on the right-hand side. It's a tough pass to execute, but he doesn't even open his body up to see Foden is on for the first time release.
Fulham, Palace, and today. Oh, the lob's on. Where's Sanchez? Haaland must score. Haaland does score. He's good enough when there is a keeper between the posts. There wasn't then. Manchester City 2, Chelsea 1.
Well, they can't say they haven't had a warning, because I think that's 4 times in the last 5 minutes that Haaland's been 1v1 with a Chelsea defender. And normally, eventually, that's the outcome.
The Belgian has won his flick for Haaland here. Oh, look out, Foden. He's onside. He's going to streak clear. Phil Foden to wrap it up. Game over.
Again, too easy. And Haaland gives Manchester City something that Chelsea haven't had, especially in this second half, the opportunity to go a little bit more direct. Again, 1v1 really. He has him there, he has him there. Chalobah
why did Chalobah go over and try and help Levi Colwill?
I don't know, is the answer. I don't know. Because even if he gets rolled there's a lot again for Haaland to do. I think Chalobah has to stay central, has to be in closer proximity with Foden, and potentially stop this a lot earlier.
Sounded like 3 on the PA system. Good touch, Noni Madueke. Needs someone to cut it back to. Oh my goodness, not there though. Malo Gusto, Pedro Neto, the 2 subs were in there. Noni's ball wasn't anywhere near the postcode of either of them.
No, I don't think it's a shot. I thought for a moment he was just going to whip that goalwards, maybe put a little bit of elevation on it.
Haaland's head nodded on. Go on, Levi Colwill. Oh dear. Oh, was he taken out? Well, he might have been. Ball was halfway to Old Trafford by the time he had.
Yeah, that's far and away the best chance of the second half for Chelsea.
Well, Guardiola's struggling champions gave Chelsea a head start, but at the end of it, City go 4th at Chelsea's expense. That was a curious, error-strewn game of football. A gift for each side, either side of Gvardiol's equaliser. Madueke, the beneficiary of their first gift. City's informed scorers Haaland and Foden, both on the mark again, Sam, and well, Chelsea didn't do enough to threaten.
No, I think that's fair. I think they ran into a motivated Manchester City today for whatever reason. Probably the magnitude that the game has become over the last decade or so. No complaints. I think City better today, and hopefully some more consistent winning is on the horizon in the next few weeks.
6 points from 21 either side of Christmas, but in 4 of those 7 games Chelsea have let a 1-0 lead slip. Costly mistakes, especially costly today, because the champions have pinched 4th place from the Blues. Man City 3, Chelsea 1.